Hey, what's up YouTube? So it's been a while again since my last video, and I apologize for that. There's so much time in between my videos, but I've been so busy lately. Just had so much on my plate. I really had no time to go hunting for games, although I did go out more often than I thought I would, but not as much as I usually do. And yeah, I've just been really busy, and honestly, the Goodwills and Kijiji and everything in my area is just completely dead. It just completely stopped. It's as if it hit a brick wall. There's just nothing out there, not a damn thing. So I really have been picking up nothing. I do have a few cool things to show you in this video, and I have a pickup that I picked up a while ago, but I forgot to include it in any of my videos, so I'll show you that here as well. But I'll start off with something that I picked up a couple weeks ago, and I don't know if you guys remember, but a couple months ago I picked up that huge lot of games from the guy that I was talking to through Facebook. Well, I kept in contact with him, and he messaged me one day and he's like, "Hey man, how's it going? It's been a while, you know, we talked a little bit," and he told me that he has something for me that I could just come and pick up. He forgot to give it to me last time, or I don't know I don't remember what it was, but yeah, he just said, you know, come on by, you can pick it up, it's not going to cost you anything, I'll just give it to you completely free. And anything for free is good, right? You can't complain about free stuff, especially when it's gaming stuff. So yeah, I just went down to his place and I picked it up, and I was really excited about what it was that I picked up. And yeah, I'm just going to show you that right now. So this is it. This is what he ended up giving me, and it's pretty cool. I've never actually seen one of these in person, so when he told me this is what he had, I was pretty excited. It's a little bit banged up, like a little bit right here. It has some wear, but the Mario decal is pretty much perfect. I mean, there's just a little spots right here. Nothing really major considering how old it is. These things are here. I've seen a few of them on the internet where these ones were like, these parts were missing, so that's pretty cool that it had that. And the top is a little bit, it's not that great, as you can see. This right here, it's kind of cut up a bit. And there's this big stain here. I cleaned it up with a magic eraser, and it cleaned it up really nicely, but these things right here, these things didn't come off, which kind of sucks. But it's alright, I guess, because I mean, this is where the Nintendo will be sitting, so it'll all be covered. And a little bit on the edges right here as well. Right up there and over there. It's okay, I guess. I mean, I didn't pay for it, and it's just completely free, so can't really complain too much about it, right? But it's still pretty cool to have. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, if I'm going to keep it or fix it up a little bit or whatever. It's also a little discolored right here on the edges, as you can see. Here's the inside of it. It's pretty cool. So yeah, that's what I got. Well, there you go. That's what I picked up, and it's pretty cool of him to give me that for free. You know, he just told me that, you know, I spent 300 bucks here. I left a lot of money here. I completely cleaned him out. So, you know, here, just take it. You know, it's not doing me any favors sitting in my closet. So it was really awesome of him to do that. Now for some game stuff. I mentioned earlier in my video that I picked up a couple of things a while ago, and I forgot to include it in any of my videos. So I'll start with that. And it's a Facebook deal. I think I paid like 20 bucks for all this, so it's a pretty good deal. The first game I picked up was Mortal Kombat on the Game Gear. Now, I remember back in the day when this was still new, nobody I knew had a Game Gear except my one friend. He was my best friend, and actually I'm still friends with him today. But yeah, he had the Game Gear, and he's the only one that I knew who had a Game Gear, and he had Mortal Kombat, and I remember I was constantly harassing him to pull out his Game Gear so I could play with it, because I loved playing Mortal Kombat on the Game Gear. I just thought it was so cool that you can just play it, you know, in your hand. You know, back before handhelds were really, well, handhelds really weren't that popular in my area. The Game Boy, you know, typical Game Boy and Pokemon, but there really wasn't anything else. I was just blown away by playing Mortal Kombat in color on a handheld. You know, it was just so awesome to me. I don't know. So yeah, I picked that up, and I picked up Willow on the NES, complete in box. I actually already had this game complete as well, but my box wasn't in very good shape. My manual was falling apart, the cartridge was kind of It was a former rental, so it was really beat up. And he had this, it's in amazing condition, it's almost brand new. The manual's mint, the cartridge is mint. So I figured, you know, I'd take it, I'd do an upgrade on it, and I'd sell off my copy, and I did. I sold off my copy for like 10 bucks, so that's pretty cool. So I picked that up, Willow. And the game that I wanted the most out of the ones that he was selling, Dragon Dude actually will really enjoy this find because I know how much he loves this series, and rightfully so. I mean, this is an awesome series. I watched it as a kid. I collected the cards. I love this series a whole lot, and I still do. It's an awesome series. And that's Digimon Digital Card Battle for the PS1. When I saw that he had this, I wanted it because I love card games and I love Digimon, and it's a Digimon card game, so how can that get any better, right? So yeah, I picked this up as well. It's in really good shape. I haven't been able to try it out yet though, but I'm going to soon. I've actually been thinking about trying this. Maybe I'll play it after the video, actually, now that I think about it. So yeah, I picked all that up for 20 bucks, and I thought that was an awesome deal. The next thing I picked up was actually a very special game. It's a Sega Genesis game, and what makes it very special is that it's my 100th Sega Genesis game. So yeah, that's awesome. And I picked it up off of eBay actually from JJ Games. It was only like $5. Like, he only wanted $5 for it, but I had $2 already on my PayPal account from a previous sale. I had some leftover money and I completely forgot about it. So it really only cost me $3 out of pocket. And that's Tazmania. And it is complete. It's complete. Anytime I buy a Sega Genesis game off of eBay, it's always going to be complete because there's no point in buying a box-only game, you know? So yeah, that's pretty cool. It's my 100th Sega Genesis game. Too bad it wasn't something more special, you know, something like really rare, awesome game. Just Tazmania, nothing too special, but it's still pretty cool. I love this game as a kid. I remember my friend had it and we played it a lot. And the last two things I picked up was actually from a video game store in my area that's usually really overpriced, but sometimes there's some good deals that slip between the cracks. And I caught them in a move. They were moving locations, so when I went to the new location, it was kind of hectic. They were selling these games usually before the move for like $25 or something, but they had the loose copies for like $9. So they didn't have anything priced yet, so I picked these up and I brought it up to him and I asked, how much are these? Maybe I could catch them slipping a bit. And he's like, oh, it's a Sega Game Gear game, so it's going to be $9.95. So I'm like, awesome. Picked up both of them and walked away happy because, you know, like I said, he was usually selling these for 25 bucks, and for 25 bucks nobody was buying them because they're not really worth it. The first game I picked up was Deep Duck Trouble starring Donald Duck on the Game Gear. It's actually still sealed. It's still completely sealed, so that's pretty cool. I never see box Game Gear games, let alone sealed games, out in the wild, so that's pretty cool to be able to pick that up. And the other game that I got was another Game Gear game, and it's Jurassic Park, and it's sealed as well. I'm probably just going to bust these open, because I mean, they're not really rare or worth anything, you know. It's not too exciting, you know. But it's still pretty cool. I love Game Gear games, and to be able to have them boxed is pretty cool. So I'm just going to bust these open and play them, because they're games, and that's what they're meant for, not to be kept sealed and displayed on the shelf. You know, you're supposed to play these things. So yeah, guys, there you have it. That's everything I picked up. Hopefully I'll be able to do a video next week. Things are not looking any better for me next week, but I'll try to get a video out. If you liked my video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment, and I will see you guys next week.